Do you ever heard of a word like pantheism?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people say that Conversations with God is talking about pantheism. All things are one thing. There's only one thing.
Yeah.
And that pantheism teaches that God is one with everything and everyone else.
Yeah.
And that is what I understand to be true. There are not, I think it was not only on page 7, I think this is page 2. I think on page 2 of the 3,000 pages, it says, all things are one thing. There is only one thing, and all things are part of the one thing there is. And the biggest mistake, this is now me talking, the biggest mistake that human beings have made is imagining that there is such a thing as separation. God has made it very clear to me, Neale, separation in the universe does not exist. Nothing is separate from anything else. But because you think that you are separate from every other human being, because you think you're separate from the earth, you're separate from the tree and from the birds and from the fish, and you're separate from everything. You all think that you're separate entities having to look out for yourselves. When you understand that you are all one, and that the way to the paradise that you have been searching is to look out for each other, when you understand that, you will have understood everything that God has been seeking for us to experience from the beginning of time. And I'm not the first person to say this.
Yeah.
Others have said it.
Yeah.
I remember a guy who used to walk around and he would say things like, love your enemies, and pray for those who persecute you. And if a man asks you for your coat, give him your shirt as well. And if a man asks you to walk 1 mile with him, go with him too. And raise not your fist to heaven, and curse the darkness not, but be a light unto the darkness, that you might know who you really are, and that all those whose lives you touch might know who they really are as well. I know a guy who used to walk around the planet, and he would say stuff like, do unto others as you would have it done unto you. Of course, they strung him up. They crucified the guy. They said to the guy, by whose authority are you acting like this? Who do you think you are? But he refused to let go of his ideas. He said, you can do to me what you want, but you're not going to change my mind. And when people thought that he was so unusual, when those who were on his side said to him, Master, you're wonderful. I wish we could be like you. He would turn to them and he would say, why are you so amazed? These things and more shall you do also. Now, was he lying to us? Or did he actually mean what he said? That's the question that we can find the answer to in the human heart.